Hey, what up YouTube? It's your boy Naruto180, and I'm going to give my review of Resistance Fall of Man for the PS3. I know I'm a little late to the game, but I'm going to give this the old college try. But anyway, let me start off with the story mode. You play an army soldier known as Nathan Hale, and you were sent by the army to help the British Army to defeat the Chimera, which is an alien race that came from a distant planet and pretty much is trying to enslave all of the world. And it's pretty much about your tale going from A to B, from like just pushing all the way towards the Chimera's main base and destroying it. The story, I mean, there's not really much to it. I mean, it was just that what I just told you. It's pretty linear. I mean, it's not like you grow to like the characters. I mean, they don't really develop not that much. I mean, they don't talk or they don't have relationships really much with all the other characters in the game. But hey, you didn't play this game because of the story. You played it because it's nothing but shooting. And that brings me up to my next point, the shooting mechanics. The shooting mechanics to me are airtight. Each gun feels really good. They're all different. I mean, the guns they have. I mean, every single gun has two different types of usage. I mean, their normal usage, and then they have a special ability, which is very cool to use. Well, I mean, like I said, pretty much the shooting aspect is pretty much airtight. Well, the AI in this game, is really good. I mean, this is coming from, Resistance being a launch title, and when it first came out, the AI was just amazing. I mean, don't get me wrong, there were some hiccups where, enemies, like, they'll stand around and, like, you could be, like, right beside them or not actually right beside them, but you have them in your sights and they're not moving around or nothing, and there's a firefight going on and they're just standing there. But, other than that, I mean, the AI is just really good. One thing that I did see a problem with, though, was the fact that the AI would draw its attention directly towards you. It's like as soon as you got on the battlefield, it's like the Chimera would stop shooting at all the other soldiers and they'll direct their fire towards you. It got really annoying very quickly. Also, speaking of the AI, I'm talking about the enemy AI. Now I need to talk about my ally AI. They don't really give you too much help. I mean, these guys are down and out within like 2-3 shots tops, and it's just ridiculous. I mean, it's like you pretty much a one man army against these Chimera species. It's just ridiculous. But I mean, hey, it's ridiculous and it's rather annoying. But just the firefights and the intensity of the game really makes you push through all these these minor problems, and get you through the game. Another thing, with Resistance, they kind of go with the peekaboo mechanic, is like which kills not kills them, but which Gears of War kind of made rather famous. The hiding what was it called? I don't know, like the duck and cover system or whatever, the cover system. There you go. Resistance really uses this a lot. I mean, the AI, the enemy AI uses this like every single chance they get. But I mean, it's a good thing that I'm not shooting at a bunch of dumb enemy AI. I mean, I'm glad that, they are smart enough to, take cover, or when they know they got you pinned down, to come up to you and shoot you in the face. Even though sometimes it can be really unforgiving, it's still really cool to me. Well, pretty much, also there's a driving mechanic in this game. It's pretty good. I mean, I'm not going to sit up here and say, oh, it's the bomb diggity fresh, but it's pretty good. I'll tell you this much, it's better than Half-Life 2's driving mechanic. It is way better than that, believe me. Well, anyway, there's not that really, there's not really boss battles in this game. It's pretty much, you just go, you have like a little like a little spot where there's nothing going on, and all of a sudden there's a firefight. It's sort of like, Uncharted, where you got that, when you got a part to like explore a little bit, and then there's a firefight, and it rinse and repeat, something like that. But anyway, that's the campaign. That's the campaign mode. Another thing that you can do is co-op mode. It's really fun. I love playing this with buddies. Just getting into the single player story mode and having a friend playing that. It's really fun. It's like I've seen it. I've noticed that the AI rather intense gets smarter, and more hordes of enemies come at you since you have a partner. I find this relatively fun because it just beefs up the difficulty just a tad bit, and it just makes the game a whole lot funner, I believe. The multiplayer mode, it's good. I mean, I rather enjoyed it. It's not too much to say about it. It's just pretty good, and well, that's about it, guys. This Resistance, I mean, if you don't know about it, you now do. This is a must-buy for anybody. And like, it's just a must-buy. It's a really good game. In my opinion, what they tried to compare this game, to Gears 1. What I got to say about it, it does have some aspects of Gears of War, but it's its own game, and I'm not trying to compare or contrast both those two games, because they're both good on their in their equal ways, equal levels, I should say. But yeah, the game is a really good game. It's a must-buy. I tell anybody to pick it up. If you haven't played it yet, rent it and see for yourself if you want to buy it or not. But for me, it was a day one grab. But anyway, that's this concludes this video. And until next time, guys. Peace. Oh yeah. Please rate, subscribe, and comment. And that's it. Until next time, for real now. Peace.